Hey guys, so this video I just want to talk a little bit about how you can use other styles with waving and show you that waving can be used with like pretty much any style there is. So if you are a Boogaloo dancer as well, you can use your Boogaloo with waves, and it's just so much you can do with waving. So how about we start off with that. First we'll start off with Boogaloo and just like learning a little bit about how you can use that with the waving. So most people think of a wave like just like a basic arm wave, right? Like this. However, your whole body is used with the wave as well. So you're using the chest, the feet as well. So this is like where the Boogaloo comes in. Like your Boogaloo rolls, your chest rolls, your head rolls, even your knees are used as well, like with waving, right? So a lot of people do neglect the fact that you can use knee rolls with waving, right? So let's just start off with like a pretty simple wave, like it just like from your arm. Now you've already got to your shoulder. So from your shoulder, like I said, rolls work really well with your shoulders and with waves, sorry. So you can already like start to use the Boogaloo roll and roll that back. So shoulder roll into your chest, and then you can send it down like that, right? So you've already got one Boogaloo roll into a wave. So the next thing would be from your shoulder, where do you go from there? Like, so let's just say you wave to your chest now. You can roll with your chest like this. Obviously, this is just a roll. You're not really waving at this point here. This is just a roll. So you need to turn that roll into a wave. So whether it's like you're doing a cobra, or you could like use the roll to turn. So this is pretty much my theory, is using a Boogaloo roll to turn with a wave is like the main way I use it. So rather than just rolling the chest like this, I would use that, the roll to turn. So now I'm turning, or you could do it like that, okay? You see how you can use this roll to turn. Another thing with your shoulder is like, say you wave down to your knees, right? So the wave is obviously down here at the knee, but you could also like turn here, right? And then you could like send the wave back up. So just because that's where the point ends, at like your knees or something, doesn't mean you can't still like pause the wave down here and then do like stuff up here as well. So that's something to keep in mind, whether you also want to do like an old man, and then you want to use your head with it, okay? You can do that. So the old man can be used with waves, right? So you got old man, you got your shoulder rolls, you also got your chest rolls. Head rolls are like same kind of thing, where you can use your head roll to either send a wave down the body, you could use a head roll to turn the wave, or you could use a head roll as an exit of the wave. So if you would like do this, this is a good way to like start activating the chest, and then you can like start to like bring the wave down, like, and then you can like start to like exit with your head. So like, you see, if you're waving here, a lot of the time you wave to your shoulder, and then in between shoulder and shoulder is your head. So this is an opportunity for you to like use the head and see like where you want to move the weight around. So head can also be used like this. So you're just using your head to turn that wave around. So head rolls, shoulder rolls, chest rolls, and the hips. So hips are mainly used not just like with the old man and stuff as well. Like you can also use the hips to turn as well. So let's say if I was to wave down my body to the hips can turn, right? With the wave. Or if you have an angle like this, okay, so you can see how you can turn with the hips, but you can roll with the hips too, right? So, so to show you this one, I'm gonna have to do like a side-on angle, right? So the wave to my body, wave to the shoulders, turn the shoulders, and now this is where your hips come in, where you can actually like use the hips to also turn and rotate the wave around. So wave to hips again, hips, and now you can turn the wave around. So you kind of get where the hips are coming into play here. Another thing is also the hips can like help steer the direction of the wave. So you're waving down. So this is not necessarily the Boogaloo part of it. The Boogaloo part would be like the rolls with the hips. So I'm just showing you Boogaloo right now, but there's a bunch of other different styles you can do. Just focusing on Boogaloo right now, and then knees. So now you have like a wave down to your knee. You can use this roll to like kind of like turn the wave, right? So your knees as well can be used to steer the direction of the waving. So the knees pointing this way. So this is where that's where the turning comes in. So now your twisters. Twister is like another big part of Boogaloo waving. So also your head, your shoulders. This is where I was saying like you can wave to your shoulders, and then you can start to turn, and then you can like use your hips. Okay, so these are all twisters. Even the feet, we're going to turn the feet first. Okay, so turn the feet first. You can do that. You can also like wave like you're doing a tidal wave or something, right? And then you can add like the twisters with it. Okay, so you can do that as well. So twisters, you can do that with waving. What else is there? Okay, bottom Boogaloo first, right? So bottom first is a principle with Boogaloo where you using just the bottom half, right? So this is where you can do like your walkouts with waving too. To show you that, I could be like waving down to my leg here, step, step, and then you can send the wave back out. See how this controls where the wave's going. So if I'm here, then obviously the wave's coming back up. Here, wave's coming back up. You can do it forwards and backwards as well. So side, side, forwards. back to the side again, back up, step back. Okay, so you see how the wave is like moving around now. You have this different, what's the word? Different directions you can move the wave just by foot placement. So walk out, you can step across, and this is gonna like send the wave up. Okay, so what else can you do from there? You can also do this. You can start to like turn. Okay, like this. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of like shifting my body a little bit. So it's still this motion, but then I'll like add a little turn with it, like this. So now it becomes this motion here. So this is where it kind of looks like that. Or you could be like, okay. But from there, it's all the same kind of motion, right? But whether it's side, side, boom, forwards, back, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so that's another Boogaloo part of it, is just using that to control where the wave's going. I think this video would be very long, but there's a lot more styles I could go over as well. For now, maybe I'll release this in video parts, and we'll say this is like part 1 or something. So next part would be maybe like a pivoting, something like that, like with the feet. Okay, so you want to use the pivots of the feet. Okay, or you want to do like your Egyptian twist. You can do this as well. So like you wave down to your feet, right? Okay. This is like just kind of like sending the wave down to the feet and then back up again. Or you're waving down to your knee and then pivot. See what I mean? And then wave back up. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so the pivoting can be used with the wave as well. Also, if you're like waving like this, it just adds like a cool little effect. Okay, so just changing the direction with your feet, and obviously just the same kind of principle as twisto flex. Boom, wave to your feet. Boom, boom, shh, boom, shh, boom. Okay, so just changing sides. Yeah, there's a lot more stuff I could talk about. I'm going to end the video here, so hope that helps. Peace.